Let's start our program. Because this is after 2 days will be 14th of February. In Bulgaria, this is famous day for wine, but the last years it is also for love. Love will be stronger than wine, I am sure. So Edita Jaromskiene, he is director of the Third Age University in Kaunas, Lithuania. So I'll give the floor. Carmen, will present every participants, everyone.
Today are a lot of participants we don't know, so it would be fine, but very shortly.
Shortly. Okay, Edita, present yourself. After that, all participants, and after that, you will sing a song.
Yes, hello, good evening, everyone. I'm very thankful for this invitation, for the possibility to take part in this event and to showcase my culture and my songs. I am not only the rector of the Third Age University in Kaunas region, Lithuania, but I also am a member of the folk group, and I love singing folk songs. And for this occasion, I dressed up myself in the Lithuanian national costume. So I will show you over here.
Oh, that's nice.
Bravo.
Bravo, bravo.
And now I will sing you a love song. You will see the words on the screen, so you shall compare the words in Lithuanian, English, and in Bulgarian.
Fine, thank you.
Išėjo strėličiukas į mišką medžioti, nieko nesuradęs, ėmė sau dūmoti. Oi, džiunga, džiunga, tralelele, džiunga, nieko nesuradęs, ėmė sau dūmoti. Bėkite kurteliai į žalią girelę, jeigu ką surasit, garsiai man sulokit. Oi, džiunga, džiunga, tralelele, džiunga, jeigu ką surasit, garsiai man sulokit. Išbėgo kurteliai žalia girelę, pamatė mergelę, garsiai jam sulojo. Oi, džiunga, džiunga, tralelele, džiunga, pamatė mergelę, garsiai jam sulojo. Tu ne vilkas, tu ne lapė, aš tavęs nešausiu, meiliai apkabinęs, prie širdies priglausiu. Oi, džiunga, džiunga, tralelele, džiunga, meiliai apkabinęs, prie širdies priglausiu. Thank you very much. Thank you, Emilia. Много благодаря.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. We wish all rectors to be like you.
Thank you.
But Edita, let us take profit of your presidency and let us know a little bit more about your University of the Third Age.
Well,
How many you are
if
and
I
what
had
you are
known, I
doing.
would have made a presentation. Well, we have, as I said, 600 students, and our university does not have one premise. So we act local. We have 16 places at community centers all over the town, where people gather in libraries, schools, cultural centers, community centers, and we bring lecturers to the venues where they study. They study all kinds of subjects. They like literature, they like crafts, they like languages, they like, but the most of all, they like traveling. And we've been to many European countries, and we've been operating for 11 years today, and I've been rector for those 11 years, so I've been very honored to have made friends with Emilia, and Yeah, I hope we will have some future partnerships with the participants of this event. And should you like to make friends with me, I'm always open. Thank you once again.
Edita, thank you a lot. We are very glad about, and bring with you other students, and they will be in contact, and they will make new friendships, I'm sure. And first by online, and we never know, but perhaps also in presency, traveling from Lithuania to Bulgaria, Romania, and until Germany one day.
Sure. always ready.
So,
And you are welcome to Lithuania anytime
Yes.
you want.
Thank you. And this was a good start for a new connection with in Come Together with Lithuania. And thank you also for your very nice song and the nice costume you have. So we have some idea about your customs, and we will continue another time. Thank you.
Edita, read in the chat very good words for you. And dear colleagues, if you'd like to congratulate someone, please write in the chat. Even in Bulgarian, even in Romanian, it doesn't matter. Okay, Carmen, please.
So we will go on, and I have the big pleasure to present you Nadezhda Rabkova, who named by us Nadia. She is where she is. I don't see her. Barry, can you match me with her? Ah, fine. Nadia and me, we are known since a long time. So I'm very touched to be with you by online this evening. And we have engaged in all these years. We know us in the third age universities and in the lifelong learning for all people, but especially for older people. And today we have the pleasure to hear a little bit more about her life and how she succeeded to make this career in senior studies and lifelong learning. Warm welcome, Nadezhda, and we will start with your childhood, where you have been born and with whom. Let us know a little bit about you when you had been young.
Yeah, thank you, Carmen. Thank you very much for invitation. It's my pleasure to be here as a guest, and it's my pleasure to share my experience and my life, which was not easy, but hardworking, and my hard work, I think, showed very good results. And I am happy that I could meet many people who supported me in my professional life. And then I asked Pari to share my presentation. Thank you very much. You can see I am EFOS president. I describe also my other positions, but usually I say that I am a former director of the University of the Third Age. I started at Comenius University in 1992, which is already 30 years, or it was 30 years ago. I am still working at Comenius University as a project manager for Erasmus Plus project for seniors. And I am also a member of IUTA as a deputy treasurer. And
but yeah, you will speak later about all this. Yeah. So let us know about your childhood.
Okay, please, could we move to the first slide?
Yes. So lovely.
I was born in Bratislava as a third child. I have two older brothers, and my family is a family of economists, but I didn't want to be economist. I wanted to be a teacher in the kindergarten. But in Slovakia, we have very strict rules, and I cannot pronounce Slovak language correctly. I have some problems with R, and some letters. Therefore, I couldn't be a teacher in the kindergarten, but I went to the pedagogical high school. Second slide, please. And in the pedagogical high school, I chose different subject, which was pedagogy for the elementary schools, for the educators. And I was always very active child, learning ballet, singing in a radio choir for 7 years until my 18th. I was playing the accordion, also piano, dancing in a school folk group, and organizing many activities. I was head of the pioneers in an elementary school. And my activities moved me also for my graduation at the pedagogical high school. And my favorite subjects were psychology, pedagogy, and music. You can see the pictures. Only one boy was in our classroom and 33 girls. Next picture. When I went to the university study, I could choose only psychology or pedagogy because it was my main subject. And then I applied for adult education for andragogy. It was in 1986 when I started to study andragogy. But before andragogy, I studied psychology. But I didn't finish psychology because I got pregnant and I got married. I had 3 children, and only that time I went to study at the university. I was very young, I was 21, and I graduated university study together when all my 3 sons already attended elementary school. It was not easy, but I managed everything. Next slide. I started to work at the Comenius University. It was by the chance because I applied for position. My mother pushed me to apply for a new position from the high school, from the business high school where I work as an educator. I went to Comenius University, and I had a very good result from my study, and award of the dean and vice rector decided to accept my application, and I became director of the University of the Third Age. I started to organize, next slide please. And I started to organize many activities for seniors, also 10th anniversary, and I spent 30 years as a director and the manager of the University of the Third Age. And I was lucky that I met many people who supported me. Carmen, I met you in 1995 when Zaviu was, I think, founded in Ulm, and I participated at the seminary in Ulm, and also you was a person who influenced me very much in my activities to be more enthusiastic. I saw you as a person who influenced me in my decisions as well. Also, next slide, I had a very good boss, a very good vice rector who gave me support. Pavel, Carmen, maybe you remember him. And also I took part in many conferences and activities which have been organized by Zaviu, Elil, Ileu, and other Danet projects. Since 2002, we started our first project 20 years ago, together with with Danet and with Carmen. It was Grundtvig project, later Erasmus Plus. Next,
Yes,
you
this
can
was
see,
a very interesting time because it had been the first international European projects along the Danube we started, and we had been very curious how to do it because we have no common language, and we like to involve all people, not only the English-speaking people. And so we had to develop methods to realize this aim to bring together people and making friends.
yes, we realized also volunteering project. Our seniors went for 3 weeks to Germany, and seniors from Germany came to Slovakia to work voluntarily in residential homes to speak German with our seniors in Slovakia. It was also very, very nice experience and work which we realized together. Here are some pictures from the last Danube Festival in 2022. Next one. Since 2003, it is also almost 20 years. I am EFOS president of European Federation of for all the students, which is like an umbrella for me, for Europe, doing or realizing European activities in other countries, with Sweden, also Germany, Spain, and the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Netherlands, etc. And we did also some political activities. We sent letters to European Parliament, and we also prepared memorandum which was sent to the Parliament, and we regularly meet 2 times a year in different countries. Next one. And we also realized many European projects within EFOS, Project VECU, Virtual European Cultural, it was like a library. Also EFOSEC, EduSenet, CELIT, we finished last year. And in each project we focused on senior education or on culture, values in the society. And also the last project focused on digital skills of seniors. It is a teamwork. It's not only my work. And I have very good team in EFOS, and now I build new generation of our members and our cooperation, the persons who can take new responsibilities for the project, because I am also already retired, and we need to refresh our membership and our members. I am member of IUTA, International Association, and I took part in IUTA activities since 1994. First was in Finland, and each second year there was a conference. In the year 2011, I became a general secretary of IUTA and member of the executive of the governing board in 2000. And now I am in the position of the treasurer, deputy treasurer of IUTA. I had many presentations at the international conferences in Europe and all over the world. I have very nice memories for the conference in China in 2004, together with Carmen and other, also Stanley as a president of IUTA. Did a very, very good job, and I think we supported senior education by our activities. There is a parliament in Czech Republic. In the picture, you can see my presentation, and also in China and many other countries. Next slide, please. when we had the inauguration of our new president, Zuzana Chaputova, I am sure that you heard about our president. Seniors have been invited to the inauguration, and I was also invited, and I was a guest of this ceremony, and it was my big pleasure, and I am proud of it that I could take part. And you can see I had a place next to our president, and it was very, very nice meeting. And also I was awarded by the Minister of Education for my work in lifelong learning. And because 30 years is not a short time, and I appreciate this award also because lifelong learning, it's my life. Carmen can understand what I mean.
Yes.
And yeah, therefore I am very glad that I could have my job as my hobby, and I could realize my wishes and all my ideas in my job, and according to many projects and many activities. Please, next slide. And during our project, we work also in the communities. On the left side in the picture, you can see my presentation in the suburb of Bratislava. It's a club for seniors. And also on the right picture, there is a memory training, exercises and memory training of seniors. And next slide, I did also other activities together with seniors, many study excursions, not according to the influence of Ayuta, but these are excursions, study excursions in Europe. You can recognize some places, the Bridge Milo in France, or Santiago de Compostela, Taormina, and in Sardinia, Nuraghi, and many, many other places in the UK, in whole Europe, all over the Europe. We travel with our seniors who studied history of art or architecture, archaeology, and etc. Next slide. Here in the next slide are other pictures, and one very important picture for me on the right side on the top, there is, you can see letter Ukraine. This is the picture from Kiev. I have very special memories for this event. It was in 2018. My mother died on Sunday that time, and on Wednesday I flew to Kiev, and next week we had the funeral of my mother. Therefore, it's very special for me, and now it is again very special, I think, for all of us because of the war in Ukraine. This building does not exist. It was bombarded, how can I say in English, and I could see the pictures. It's a pity because it was beautiful, beautiful university in Kiev. And I don't know how we can continue. Other pictures are from the events, 25th anniversary in Dresden University in Germany, also my presentation in China, and on the left side is a presentation from Athens. Next picture, please. I also organize sport activities for our seniors. We used to offer summer course for seniors. You can see Nordic walking in the central picture on the left side, aqua aerobic or yoga exercises, and other sport activities which are very, very needed also for seniors. Next slide, please. During my life, I prepared many publications. You can see very nice, I can call it trilogy, we used to say. Those are 3 booklets from our project Erasmus+. And also there is a booklet, Equal Learning Opportunities from IUTA conference in Bratislava, and many other booklets from conferences in Slovakia, which I collected, and also I have my presentation and articles in many other publications. All of them have been published at by Comenius University, our center. Next slide, please. Here I just describe very briefly my subject of interest. It's a methodology of learning, motivation, study barriers in senior education, isolation of older persons, digital skills, needs of older persons, history of senior education, and etc., etc. Next slide.
Yes, I think, my dear, we have come to to an end, because you could speak for hours about your activities.
Yes, of course.
But you have a good impression. But you're a big family. Let us know.
Yeah, this is the last slide. I just put some pictures. Our 3 sons got married. Each son has 2 children. It means we have 6 grandchildren. And as I mentioned, we met together with my husband in a choir. Now our grandson is singing in a boy choir in Bratislava, and also our granddaughters are dancing in a dance folk group, children folk group. And I like work in our garden. There is one picture, not very, it's a completely different view on my personal, but it's our garden, and I like that work. I'd like to thank you for attention, for invitation. It was my honor and pleasure to speak about my life, and thank you for your support.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nadia. It was very interesting, I think, to see in which frame you developed, also personally, and also for the profit of older seniors and studying and so on. I know that when you started, it was this time where we started in the European frame. You had been very interested since the beginning, and I think we have a lot of persons this evening between us working in the third age sector, and they can see, and some of them also know it by personal experience, that to work on international level, that's really enlarging our mind, our hearts, our emotions, and give a better understanding to what is going on in the other countries and what we have in common, and where are differences. And so I think you can say, as I say for me, and Emily too, we take profit not only for the senior studies, but also for ourselves. So let us continue. Emily, go on.
Okay, we continue with one poem from the author Nadezhda Radeva. She's from Club Kalina, Bulgaria, Russe.
Right.
And the poem is dedicated to the Day of Love. This is the Day of Wine, but now the Day of Love. And she is, is good translator in Romanian also, and in German language. So Nadia, the floor is yours. Nadezhda Radeva is the president of Association of Poets and Writers in Russe, Bulgaria. Надя, the floor, заповядай.
Мерси. Благодаря. Това е едно стихотворение, посветено на Деня на виното и любовта, 14 февруари. Цената на наздравицата. Да я храниш тази любов, да я дишаш, сутрин да будиш очите й, вечер да я приласкаваш, да я мислиш през времето, да й вярваш, пролет да храниш лозите й, да я целуваш обрулена, есен, когато изстива земята, да я загръщаш, сила се да й даваш, вино да се роди. Тогава отпивай по-малко от нея. Цената на капката знаеш. Ти страдана обич, до гроб се живее. На здраве я благославям. Și acum la limba română. Prețul dragostei. Despre ziua dragostei și vinul 14 februarie. Să hrănești această iubire, să o respiri, să-i trezești ochii dimineață, să o mângâi seara, să te gândești peste timp despre ea, să o crezi mereu. Primăverii să-i hrănești viile, toamnei să o săruți blestemată când se răcește pământul, să o acoperi, să-i dai putere, vin să se nască. Atunci bea puțin din ea, deja știi prețul picăturii. Cu dragostea suferindă trăim până la capul. Hai noroc, o binecuvântăm cu drag.
Bravo, Nadia! Bravo, Nadia!
Ein Gedicht übersetzt in Deutschsprache. Der Preis für einen Tag, diese Liebe zu nähren, sie zu atmen, morgens ihre Augen aufzuwecken, abends Zärtlichkeit ihr zu zeigen, an sie zu denken im Laufe der Zeit, ihr zu glauben, im Frühling ihre Weinstock zu füttern, sie erschütternd zu küssen, Herbst, wenn der Boden kalt wird, sie zu bedecken, immer Kraft geben, damit der Wein geboren wird. Ein Schlückchen von sie nehmen. Den Preis des Tropfens kennst du schon. Man lebt mit leidener Liebe bis zum Ende. Mit Prosit, ich singe sie.
Bravo, Nadia!
Dankeschön.
Bravo,
Mulțumesc.
bravo, thank you.
Thank you to translate in all these languages.
Bravo, bravo, in three languages.
Bravíssimos! Чудесно!
Okay, now I would like to remark that Professor Violeta Pușcașu, you are here. Violeta created the first university, 38 university in Galatz, and my university in Fruse, I'm associate professor there, has got connections, Erasmus connection, and also we organize meetings of different delegations to Galatz and from Galatz to Bulgaria. So these connections continue, started before COVID and now continue after COVID. So in 2022, one delegation from this university was in Sliupule municipality and also in the University of Ruse. And now we will present one movie developed by Roxana Bacanu. She is very, creative person, and she was the leader of this delegation. So Roxana, please say something, and I will ask Anna or Elena Stefanut to translate into English. Roxana, the floor is yours. Roxana?
Bună seara! Mă bucur pentru oportunitatea de a putea să vorbesc în această seară despre întâlnirea cu dumneavoastră în Bulgaria. Anul trecut, în luna iulie, am avut bucuria. Mă opresc?
Da. So, Roxana sends greetings to all of you.
Am participat împreună cu colegii de la Universitatea Vârstei a treia cu mare interes la inaugurarea unui sediu modern al pensionarilor din Slivopole.
And she participated at the inauguration of a new modern center for pensioners in Slivopole.
Am fost impresionați de spectacolul susținut împreună cu comunitatea turcă.
It was a very nice show that she was impressed. That show was performed by the Turkish community.
Unde am urcat și noi pe scenă cântând și dansând împreună cu dânsii.
And the Romanian delegation also performed there.
Da.
Drept mulțumire pentru interesul dat nouă, am realizat acest film dedicat întâlnirii din Slivopole și fericitului eveniment al Vescăi.
And she dedicated this video for this meeting over there.
În numele colegilor care nu au putut să fie în seara asta aici, mulțumesc tuturor traducătorilor. În fiecare seară a fost câte o persoană lângă noi, tuturor persoanelor care ne-au întâmpinat și ne-au făcut, bineînțeles, șederea nu plăcută, chiar foarte plăcută.
And Roxana thanks a lot to everyone for that she felt very good there, and she has also translations.
Thank you, Roxana. Thank you. So let us see. We are a little bit late. Let us see the presentation.
Acum vedem prezentarea.
I would like to remark that Viorica Gush is the singer in this presentation.
N-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns o mână de prieteni înasfințit. N-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns un cântec de ajuns și puțin infinit. Chiar dacă lumea e un pic anormală, chiar dacă anii sunt...
Go. And say here to us.
Încoace.
Să ne facă to be everything on
Super, noroc dumneavoastră.
Da, zăcuviare.
Ce onoare ai.
Da, eu. S-a orientat.
Eu care intră în ceacla de...
Mulțumim.
Good luck.
Mulțumim.
Слайда жените Егименко.
Чакай да дойдат всички, ще ми кажа.
Те сега са...
Да.
Той сме в Ряхово, нали?
Много полето.
Ами вече имаш ли клуб тук? 3 клуба са вече.
Да. There are 3 clubs in this building. This is for women.
Опазване на нематериалното културно наследство. И ето...
Чакай по-бавничко. She would like to show you how they work for keeping just a moment,
forgiving, no intangible culture. This is theater with different ages. This is wedding. World wedding.
И още.
Theater. This is theater. Те трябваше да ги сложиш пак така, буква да слагаш.
Еми, няма къде.
Where is the bride? Къде е булката?
Сега би трябвало и тук да се види. Ето е къде е. Ето е булката. И коня вижда ли се?
Ето ли?
Ага, да.
N-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns o mână de prieteni în asfințit. N-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns un cântec de ajuns și puțin infinit. Chiar dacă lumea e un pic anormală, chiar dacă anii sunt grei. Pardon. Sper să-mi iasă. N-ai nevoie de foarte multe, din Olărașul. N-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns o mână de prieteni în asfințit. N-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns un cântec de ajuns și puțin infinit. Chiar dacă lumea e un pic anormală, chiar dacă anii sunt, n-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns un cântec de ajuns și puțin infinit. Chiar dacă lumea e un
Pozitiv Radețchi, gordo pluva, pozitiv Galiano. Milează mami, milino, ea stane rano prizori, ea stane rano prizori. Regasi pozdraš mi, mnogo teška da Milează mami, milino, ea stane rano prizori, ea stane rano prizori. Să facem și mașinălată, câte un pic, câte un pic, până nu mai rămânea nimic, câte un strop, câte un strop.
o mână de prieteni în asfințit. N-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns un cântec de ajuns și puțin infinit. Chiar dacă lumea e un pic anormală, n-ai nevoie de foarte multe ca să fii fericit. E de ajuns un cântec de ajuns și puțin infinit. Chiar dacă lumea e un pic anormală, chiar dacă anii sunt grei.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you all for the presentations from Nadezhda, for her storytelling, but also for all other poems and songs. It was really nice. And I think it's always very impressionating to have nice people, but also to see a little bit where they are working. And this presentation from the encounter of Fruse and Galatz make us known how beautiful can be this kind of traveling. And Edita, you have seen there are nice people, and you are very welcome with your students in one of these other towns and universities of the third age. We are coming to an end for today, but it's not the end of the sessions, because as I said last time, we have got from the Baden-Württemberg Foundation some money for to continue in this year, and we are very, very happy about, and we are very happy that we had this evening people we know since a long time, but also a lot of people who had been here for the first time, and we invite you to continue to come to the session, but not only as auditor, but also as presenter. If you have some idea, let us know and write to us, and then we will see how we can integrate your presentation in one of the evenings. But I would especially make a call for the next meeting. The next meeting is the 26th of February, and you all know the 24th, and Nadezhda spoke about, was the start of this horrible war against Ukraine. And we made in March last year a session for peace and freedom. And it was a contribution coming from a lot of groups in our frame, from a lot of countries. And we would like to ask you especially to reflect which poem or which song or which small statement can be a part of this session, this very special session next time in 2 weeks dedicated to Ukraine. So please let us know contributions that we can present for Ukrainians and for Ukraina, that we are with them and that we are full of hope that we will that they will have peace and all get and have sure.
Dear colleagues, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Edita, Nadia, Nadia Hrabkova, Nadia Radeva, Roxana, and Ivanka, that you accepted my invitation and prepare a very, very good session this evening. Thank you very much to new participants, and we hope that in the future will be new participants from many, many countries. So see you on 26th of February. And let's give us our feelings to...
Светле, благодаря на Роксана.
Da, Roxana, thank you very much.
Și eu mulțumesc.
Thank you very much to translators.
Много благодаря на Роксана.
Thank you very much to our translators, Svetla and Otilia. Thank you very much to our contributors. And thank you very much to Pari. Thank you. Carmen, thank you very much for leading this.
Благодарим,
Yes, thank you, Emily, too. So, good
Светле, много благодаря.
night.
Благодаря.